on with a new makeup tutorial video. Sorry, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. I know I said that 2017 was going to be my year to do this, and it still is. I just have been really busy. I've also been waiting for my backdrop that I have on back here right now, and I'm a little upset because I didn't realize that it came folded. And when you unfold it, it has all these little creases in it. But it's okay. I was gonna try to iron it, but from reviews it said don't iron it because it could burn. So we're just gonna say it has character. Yes, it has character. So anyways, the look that I have on today is a simple brown-eyed look with a bold red lip. I know that it's spring and you should probably be doing more pinks and corals and stuff like that, but you know, it's me. I do what I want, and I really wanted to do red, so that's what I did. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so for the sake of the video, I've already done my eyebrows off camera, so we can just go right into the makeup look. First, I'm going to prime my face so that way it can sit and settle in the pores and moisturize my skin while I do my eyes. And I am going in with the Professional Benefit Primer for my nose and the side of my cheeks because that's where I have the most pores and they're big and I need to try to make them invisible. Emphasis on try. Now, for the rest of my face, since it's still, I mean, it's spring now, but the air, I don't know, it still makes my skin really, really dry. So I go in with MAC Pep and Prime Fix Plus spray, and I just spray it all over my face, like generously. So it could add some moisture and it's prime. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. And I'm going to start with priming my eyes so I can start the simple eyeshadow look. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and medium. Just put that on my lids. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to rub that in with my damp beauty blender. Don't mind it being dirty because I use it all the time. And actually I think I might need a little bit more. No, I'm okay. No, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, a little more here. And blend that in. And the reason why you prime not your face, the reason why you prime your eyes is so that way your eyeshadow will last longer on your lids. And before you go in though with your eyeshadow, you always have to set the primer so that your eyeshadow has a smooth surface to be applied on. So I'm just going to take my RCMA No Color Powder. I put it in this little container that I got off of Amazon. It doesn't have a label or anything. I just put it in here because the package that it came in, no bueno. I didn't like it at all. I was wasting too much product with the cap that it had. So yeah, I just went onto Amazon and bought a new case and I just put the powder in there. I'm going in with my e.l.f. blush brush, and yes, I know it says blush brush, but I just use it because I don't use it for blush. I use it for always setting my concealer and my face with the RCMA powder because I don't know why, but like the brush itself like tapers to the shape that I need it to be. So that's why I use the blush brush, because it works really well with setting powders. And so I kind of just blended out that concealer again because while I was talking, I'm sure it creased up a little bit because that concealer does crease easily. And I just take the powder and I'm setting it all over that concealer. So now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Eyeshadow Palette 25A, and it looks like these that I love so much. And I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to take these three colors right here, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna mix that all together with my brush. tap off the excess. And then I'm going to go a little bit closer to the camera so you can see this. Go into my crease and just buff that out. I'm going to keep blending the colors so there's no harsh lines. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to go in and do the same thing to my other eye. Except for this eye is a little bit more hooded than my other eye. So I kind of really have to bring that eyeshadow up right here. So that way it's noticeable that I even have eyeshadow on. And guys, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun because I really like makeup. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a different brush. I'm going to go in with my Lexi 229 tapered blending brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of a darker color, a darker brown. I think I'm going to go in with the same palette I was just using. And I'm going to go in with this brown. Oh, I can't see that. Maybe, actually I'll go in with this brown right here. And I just want to take a little bit of that and take it into this area over here just to darken that up a little bit. And again, I'm just blending so there's no harsh lines. I am not doing this neatly at all. Because I don't want it to be neat, honestly. I want it to be just like bronzy and brown and like, I don't know. Just want it to have some color. So that's how it looks so far. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette for the eyes. And I'm going to take my Morphe 433 brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this color in the palette. I think it's pronounced Ludwin. Ludwin? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to go on with that. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush. Oh, do you see that? Did you see that? So, okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of that, dust off that excess, and I'm going to put it right in this inner corner here just to give it a little bit of light. I want like that white bone color. Gonna bring some light into this corner of the eye to open it up a little bit. And I'm not gonna bring it all the way to the end. Just gonna rub it into the corner, maybe a little to the middle. Like so. I'm going again. So I could do the other side. Okay. And I'm gonna go back in with the palette I used in the beginning and back to my Morphe 441 brush and just take one of the lightest color browns here, which is this one. And I'm just gonna blend in that middle part a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just so it all blends evenly together. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe E36 brush. It's a tiny little tapered, itty bitty little brush. And I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone. So now I'm gonna go in with Makeup Geeks Shimma Shimma. I'm gonna use that for my highlight. And then I will put some more highlight in the inner corners once I'm done with like my concealer and the under eye and stuff like that. So now that the eyes are done, I am going to go in with my foundation. Today I'm going to go with my Sephora Skin Perfect CC Cream Sunscreen SPF 20 Broad Spectrum. And the color is Clair. And then I'm going to go in with my Morphe M441. It's a little fat guy here. And I'm going to buff that into my skin. This isn't really a full coverage foundation. I don't know if I like this. I'm building up, trying to build up the coverage on this foundation. I've had it for a long time, but I've only used it once, I think. So I thought maybe I should give it another chance. And I don't know. You always got to bring your foundation down onto your neck because you don't want that line there showing that you have foundation. It's not cute at all. Please, for the love of God, ladies, bring that foundation down. You really gotta use a lot. Don't really like that, but whatever. It's the only color that matches me right now. All right, I think that's as much coverage as I'm getting. So now that I have foundation on, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer Medium again. And we're just gonna put this under the eyes and bring it up so that we can fix that makeup, that eye makeup. Cover up these little imperfections we have here that the foundation didn't want to cover. And we're gonna lighten up these dark circles. So in the T-zone area, the crooked nose. Just to even the highlighting out. And then I'll go in again with my beauty blender and blend that sucker out. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder to set that concealer and the foundation, because I'm going to go in with a powdered bronzer, and you don't want to mix liquid and powder without setting that liquid first. Otherwise it's going to cake up and get clumpy and it's not cute. Take again that e.l.f. brush for the under eye area. And then I'm going to again blend that out just to get any creases. Look up and set that powder. Don't mind my hair back here. It just, my hair just does whatever it wants and I just can't control it anymore. I gave up. I'm trying to set that concealer that's down here. Kind of gives it that, like, you see how it's like a little shiny here? It gives it more of that mattified look once that powder's on. Sorry, when I'm like looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the viewfinder to see how my makeup looks. Okay, so now that I use this brush for my under eyes because it's got more of the shape for my under eyes, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a fluffier brush so I can get the rest of my face. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. Complexion Brush because it's really like fluffy and soft, and yeah, it's going to do the job. So just dip that in there a little bit, dust it off. So I'm just going to dust that all on this area. I do sections at a time because I like to control the powder, if that makes sense. And I'm patting, I'm not rubbing because I don't want to move that foundation. So you can tell my face is a little more mattified now. But first we're gonna do the rest of my eyes and then I'll go on with the rest of the face. I'm gonna take my Morphe E18 brush. It's a little denser brush that I go in with my under eye makeup. I'm gonna go in again with these 3 browns all at once. And I'm going to, I can't do this that close to the camera. Ugh. And I keep sitting on my legs, so I have to keep moving. I have to take the mirror up, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna go in and buff that up. So now that is buffed out a little bit, then I'm gonna go in again with that little tiny highlighting brush, and I'm gonna take that shimmer again, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners. Okay, so now let's finish off the face. So now I'm gonna go in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques, yes, blush brush. Apparently I like to use a lot of blush brushes for other things other than blush. And I'm going to use that to bronze up my face. I'm not going to really contour today. I'm not a big contouring person unless I'm going out. So otherwise I just like bronze up my face. So I look for the hollow point of my cheek on both sides, and that's where I use as a guideline to where I need to bronze up my face. So now I'm going to bronze up, well, not really bronze up, I'm going to try to camouflage that double chin. Yeah. Didn't work. Didn't work, guys. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Okay. I'm going to my forehead, bronze that up a bit. You know what, actually, for the forehead, I don't really like to use this brush because I feel like it's too big and it's going to bronze up too much. So I go in with my Morphe M441 brush and kind of get that bronzer on there. It's like more tapered and flat, so I kind of just like go in and get where I need to go and get more closer to the hairline so I don't get too crazy and look muddy. Just want to look tan, that's all. Okay, I'll also use this to kind of camouflage that dip in my nose a little bit. Gonna add some bronzer to the nose. Okay. All right, so now that I'm like bronzy, I'm going to go in with highlighter first instead of blush first, because I'm gonna blend that together later. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe 501 brush and take my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. Looks like that. Put that nicely, generously on there, because I like to be highlighted. I'm gonna take that on to my cheekbones. And boom, highlighted. Okay. Go on the other side, do the same thing. And take a tiny bit onto my forehead, my nose, and my cheek and my chin area. I'm gonna take my Morphe E3 brush. It's a nice little round tapered on the tip, kind of dense brush, not too dense. But I'm gonna take that. And then I'm going to take my Milani 11 Blossomtime Rose Blush, which it's so pretty to me. Like, look at that, guys. Look at nice little flowers, just so pretty. And it has a the teensy bit of like shine to it, but it's not like glittery or anything. Like, it's just really pretty. Just dab it into there and go in. What I like about this blush is like you can see that there's a tiny bit of color to it, but it doesn't, it's not super crazy. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Yeah. And let's add some to this. And there you go. We have a subtle blush. Love this color. Love it, love it, love it. It gives a little bit of a sheen to my face that I appreciate. But now I just remembered I have not put my lashes on. So give me a minute, I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, so I just tried putting on the lashes or measuring them out to my lashes and seeing what I need to cut and realized that they are too short for me. So I'm just going to use my natural lashes, which are not bad. They're just not as thick as I'd like them. And yes, they're long, but they're not as long as I'd like them. So I'm just going to try to make them look very long. So first I'm going to curl my lashes. And I have to use the mirror up close, otherwise I'll poke my eye out. Okay, I think that's as curly as they're gonna get. So I'm gonna go in with this Blinc Black Lash Primer, and it's Jet Black Volume. So I'm gonna hope that that gives me some kind of volume that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna bring the mirror up because, again, I'll poke my eye out. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, you want some volume to them lashes? Get this Blinc mascara primer, because that's already pretty boom. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with, I think it's pronounced Doucce. I don't know. It's a Black Lash Volumizer mascara. It's Doucce. So however you pronounce that. I haven't tried this before. This came in a BoxyCharm box that I get. And I haven't used it. It says it's supposed to volumize, so let's see. I don't really like this brush. Okay, so as you can tell, they have a lot of volume. But if you are close up, they look clumpy. It's because of this brush. I don't like it. Like, let me show you. Let me see. Like, first of all, the mascara just kind of clumps to it. I don't like that. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but this is just not a good brush. I don't know. But we don't have lashes right now, so we're just gonna make do with what we got. And I mean, for the most part, they look, the comparison is it's there. Like, it's volumized. It's what I needed. So we're gonna work with that and continue the other eye. On to the next step, which is my lower lash line. And I'm going in with my L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. And I use this for my lower lash line because the brush is so skinny and it's easier to get to that lower lash line. Okay. And I also forgot that the lower lash line for my eyeliner. And I'm gonna go with my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Mr. Bing. And I'm gonna put that, it's a brown, since I have a brown theme going on in my eyes, I'm just gonna continue with it and do a brown eyeliner. So I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm officially done with the eyes. Is it a bit crazy to go in with the red? You know what? I don't care. I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it because I want to and I love it. So we're doing it. So first I'm going to go in with my NYX lip liner in the color Hot Red. You put a lip liner on first so that way the lipstick will not run into those itty little lines that are on your lips, and it'll keep it in place. Okay, let's go in. Look at it. Look at it. I did forget to mention that this is Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lipstick in Red Rum. Okay, so I'm just going to set my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Always set your makeup, otherwise it's going to move throughout the day. Okay, so that completes this look. I think it turned out really pretty. Again, I used the bold lip. You don't have to. You can use whatever color you want, peach, coral, pinks, whatever you want. It's spring, you can do what you want. It's your face, your makeup. I just really wanted to use this red, so I did. At first, I didn't really like this foundation because it looked like it was really sheer, but it really looks really pretty on my face now that everything's complete. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Leave comments down below. I'd love to chat with you guys. I will definitely be leaving all the products that I used today on this look in the description box below, including brushes, so you guys take a look at that if you're interested in any products. And yeah, can't wait to make another video. Hope to see you guys soon.